Okay, so we're going to see Wemler in Nebel Valley, right? Yeah. More importantly, though, are you really tagging along, Tita? Of course. If the vibration unit breaks, I can fix it right then and there. I think my cannon can lend a hand against any flying monsters, too. Fine, whatever. Just don't slow us down, short stuff. No problem. Dot dot dot. Estelle? What is it? What's with the look? Oh, nothing. Much? How do I put it? I was just thinking that you two seem a lot closer now. The proud raven wears his white armor openly at last. It moves a man to tears. What? The heck are you going on about? Look at that blush. But seriously, it looks like you've got your feelings all sorted out, huh? Yeah, I do. I ain't gonna run off alone and get wrecked like a chump anymore. If I do, I'm gonna have a certain little someone guilt-tripping me with her pouty face again. Aw, I get. Ah, I see. Okay then, let's hurry to Nebel Valley. Yeah. Let's move out. We don't have a healer on the team, but it's fine. We're not here for the strategy. It's fine. Hey, you all. Is it true the Arcee's in port here? It was, but I'm afraid it's already left. Dot dot dot. No! I missed it. Twice. I'm an idiot, a complete idiot. It's okay, you'll see it in the next liberal news when they come out with a special issue. The scheduled flights still haven't been restored. When will the army let us fly again? Perhaps I should delay my trip. I never thought I'd ever work the dock where the Arcee was birthed. I had trouble even staying calm at first. Glad I managed to pull myself together. It's all thanks to the boss's constant training. The Arcee's flight plan is getting real erratic. Guess the capture plan's hitting its climax, huh? I hope this whole thing ends soon so we can get flights going again. The Arcee. At first I thought a giant pain in the butt had wandered into my dock, but it's better than even the rumors say. I mean, it performs like an angel of she above, sure, but it's also so easy to work on. Being able to do inspections and service is more important than even I'd realized. Bet it'd be real obvious in an emergency. Okay, sure. Unfortunately, our capture operation fell completely on its, posterior. I still can't believe how that dragon outmaneuvered and outran our ships, though. That thing really does possess power beyond our understanding. We were worried the Erebonians might react badly to the capture attempt and all those airships being mobilized. We haven't heard a peep from them either way, though. Honestly, that's making a few of us even more worried. Bose sits right on the Empire's southern march. It's not like the Blood and Iron Chancellor Guide to stay quiet when something this big is going on. The Erebonians didn't really react to our mobilizing the Air Force for the plan. Maybe they really are going to respect the Non-Aggression Pact. I decided to help out with the repairs. I want the lady who runs the Costello shop to get back where she was, and soon. Once the market reopens, her fiancé will probably go back to his ice cream stand too. Not that it bothers me. No siree. I don't know if I should be wishing you good luck with that, but okay. The army is really busy with their dragon hunt, and everyone in town is busy with the repairs. And here I am trying to figure out what to serve for dinner tonight. It feels petty in comparison, but even small things like this can be hard work. The mayor is so amazing. Not only is she awesome at guiding the city, she's the best merchant in town, too. I wish I could be that incredible. Then try working at it. You can start by getting a full score on a test at school, you know. Aww. It's a good thing to have a goal, but Harry doesn't have anything specific. And that's just a dream, not a goal. ... Aww. Until now, he and I have run our store separately, but it really is fun to work with someone you love. I just want to enjoy that feeling a little bit longer. After all, we'll be back to rivals once the market reopens. Oh. Oops, no, stop. It's really been a while since I worked with Katrina, but it's been fun. I've discovered a lot. If we work together, I feel like we could make some really good stuff. Maybe we should develop some new product once the market reopens. This is bad. Ever since that Castella shop came, my sales have just been on a downward slide. Still though, I can't ask them to leave now. Really, talk about uncomfortable situations. Lately, we've pretty much just been a Castella bar. Everyone eats the Castella, and no one orders our cooking. Well, natural result, I guess. Our cooking's only real selling point is it's cheap. Aw, that's so sad. I was just peeking in on the fruit store, but even though the scheduled flights have stopped, the price of produce hasn't gone up. That's weird. I was sure it would go up. Interesting. Due to the Army's restrictions, the scheduled liners are still stopped. I know there's nothing they can do about it, but our stock's starting to look pretty bad. Still, everyone's sharing that little problem. We'll maintain our current prices even if we have to completely ignore profit. Aww. The market repairs are proceeding smoothly. I feel like it's the first good news we've had in a while. It seems the market reconstruction is proceeding smoothly. I suppose we will be bidding farewell to this mini department store soon then. It'll feel a little lonely without all the commotion when they're gone. With the scheduled liner stopped, every store's business is in trouble. This really still isn't the kind of atmosphere to do business deals in, huh? Guess I've got no choice but to wait a while until the market's restored. Apparently the RSA came for the Royal Army's Dragon Plan. Seems like the Royal Army's really mobilizing. Makes sense after a declaration from Her Highness. So ultimately, did the plan work? The airships are stopped again due to the Army's flight restrictions. Well, I'm sure it's necessary to stop the Dragon, but if they're gonna do that much, I sure hope they do the job right. We will be returning to the capital with the assistance of the Royal Army. The ambassador is most touched by the sincere response on the part of the kingdom. I'll be returning to the capital on a patrol ship. Seems a natural consideration for the Imperial Ambassador. How did you get here in the first place? Just a regular liner? The ambassador will be returning to the capital soon. Ladies and gentlemen, allow us to offer our sincerest thanks for your efforts. Aww. So this merchant sells plates and other small articles. I was just looking for some teacups. I'll have to stop by later. Shop while you work. That darn husband of mine. After coming all the way here, he's only worried about the village. The village people aren't children, they can handle themselves. He can't even spare a thought for his own family at a time like this. I mean, he was worried about you, at the village, so. I ran from Ravenou all the way here, but I'm still worried about the village. I hope Pesca and Gray are doing okay. After all, I'm pretty close to those two. Mom may be complaining, but she really is happy Dad came back. The Construction's come quite a ways in a short time, hasn't it? I can't wait to once again stroll the market, browsing the antiques. Lila has regained consciousness at last. In the darkest moments, I did fear that, but it has not come to pass. It lifts all our hearts to see her healthy and well. The young mistress has been most worried about Lila, despite being as busy as she is. Lila can return to the duty she loves, and the mistress's worries are soothed. It is a bright day for both. Oh, everyone! Lila's finally awoken, thank Adios! Of course, she immediately returned to work, which I swear is going to end up making Sister Rosa bedridden, from worry. It's so like Lila, she really is unstoppable when it comes to her work. Pretty sure she should be on, bed rest for at least a little while. Goddess preserve us, preserve me! Lila's only just woken up. And yet she insists on going right back to work. She's not well enough to be straining herself so. Perhaps if I hog-tie her to the bed. Wow, okay, that's funny. Probably. Estelle, Lila's awake. She's all right. Oh, thank Adios. Thank you. This is also thanks for saving Lila. From the bottom of my heart, thank you. Thank you so much. Oh, Zen did all the work. Zen did all the heavy lifting. Miss Bright. Lila, are you okay? I am well, yes. It seems I've caused you all to worry. Please, forgive me. Oh, Lila, what are you saying? You shielded Mayor Maybell in the only way you could. You probably saved her life. All the fault goes to that silver-haired maniac and his dragon. Indeed, do not blame yourself for injuries inflicted upon you. By the way, I heard from Miss Maybell. It seems I owe a debt to Mr. Vathick and Mr. Lenheim. Thank you for helping me when I was indisposed. It was a pleasure to help one as brave as you. Aw, get better soon, Lila. The dragon has flown towards Nebel Valley. Flying in a mountainous region like that is dangerous enough, but the fog there never lifts either. I wonder what General Morgan has planned at this point. Oh, nope. Nope. Wait. Have we? No, we haven't. No, we haven't. Mayor Maybell came to oversee things. She's got to be super busy already, but she took the time to encourage each of us one by one. Seeing her like that makes me want to work even harder. Mayor Maybell said something to me personally. I'm not doing this because I want to be praised or anything, but it does make me happy. So many townspeople are helping with the reconstruction. I'd like to help too, if I could. I feel like I'd just be getting in the way, though. Seems like all the work is going faster than planned. The only problem left is the existence of that darn dragon. Even if we fix the market up better than new, that thing can just swoop down and ruin it all again. I hope that plan the army's cooked up goes as well as what we're doing here, is what I'm saying. The way the town is now, it reminds me of how it all was just after we kicked the Erebonians out. Back then, too, the town was in such a state that everyone chipped in to put it all back together. I can shop all by myself now. I hope they fix the market soon. I've looked so hard and still can't find her. I wonder if she'd even still be here if she's alive. Who are you looking for? Will we ever find out? Mayor Maybell is working herself ragged. She is living up to the heritage established by her father through and through. It is slightly concerning that she does not seem to acknowledge the considerable burden she's placed upon herself, however. But all people are like that when they're young. Even I did some crazy things in my youth. Construction work's going pretty smoothly. The opinion going around is that we'll be done sooner than expected at the rate we're going. Got the strength of the merchants of Bose on display here. Yeah, just not, on the roads. For the poor, destitute travelers. It seems like a lot of the average citizens are chipping in to help the reconstruction. At this rate, the market should reopen very soon. Perhaps you've heard that the owner of this establishment is none other than Mayor Maybell herself. With her managing both the restoration of the market and revenue, however, she's hardly in any position to worry about the restaurant. We'd hate to see her burdened with more than she can handle, so we'll be doing all we can here in her place. Our former mayor's political savviness was something to behold. Fortunately for us, our current mayor, Mayor Maybell, happens to be his daughter. Oh, she gets compared to her father plenty, naturally, but she's done a fine job carving out a name for herself. I'm sure her father and Adios are beside her, smiling wholeheartedly. Man, this has got to be the longest lunch date ever. It seems that this arranged marriage meeting will end on a positive note. Still, next is a return to her family in the Empire as soon as this ends. Really, Miss Felicity hasn't even the time to rest. Everyone's working hard to restore the market. I can hear the pounding of the hammers at work from here. After this proposal, next a return to her family in the Empire. It seems this marriage meeting will end with some measure of success. This has been a valuable chance to deepen the friendship between both families indeed. I see, so you will be returning to your family in the Empire after this. Yes, that is my current schedule. I still have a short break from the academy, so I shall visit with my father. You truly are the woman I expected you to be. Possessed of progressive thoughts on one hand, while also equipped with our moral principles from your. I feel I should again offer thanks to Adios for allowing us to meet. No. Please stop. I'm nothing but an inexperienced girl. At first, I was worried how things would go, but it seems this meeting has ended in success. To deepen the relationship between both families, I hope they will continue their correspondence. Whether it will proceed to marriage will depend on their opinions, but no, it is definitely not an excessive estimation, I believe. Compared to you, I am far more the inexperienced party here. So then, where in the market will you be opening your store? Right next to the southern entrance. It just happened to be open, but I think it's a pretty good spot. True, it's not bad at all, but if you're near the entrance, you'll need a trick to stop the customer's legs. Customers just entering tend to walk fast. If you don't do anything, they'll zoom right by you. I see. But they'll see them on the way out. I think it's most important to catch the customer's eye, don't you think? I know it's just a matter of advertising and publicity, but that costs money. The customer's eye goes to where other customers are going. Satisfy each customer at a time and make sure they'll come back. That, more than anything, is the basis of business. I see. The best businessmen know that the only way to connect with your clients is the old-fashioned way, face-to-face. If you spend all your time chasing after numbers, it'll always come back to bite you in the end. Yes, what really matters is a relationship of trust with the customer. When you really think it through, business is also a form of human relationship. Okay. If you're looking for revenue produce, our company will be happy to provide from our stores. You seem to be in a bit of a fix, so we'd be glad to help you out. No, it's precisely because this is an emergency situation that we'll be keeping prices reasonable. You can leave stocking seafood to us. We'll be able to pull through this crisis just fine with all we have stored in the warehouse in Bose. This is an emergency situation after all. It's only right that we help as much as we can. Leave it to us to provide anything from the sea you might need. If you're ever in need of fruit stock, our company would be more than happy to provide. The shopkeepers from the market are operating out of the hotel, but atmosphere is critical in shopping. A temporary store is not nearly enough to satisfy. A tall ceiling, a nice display with good design sense, and a modest, kind clerk. The sweet experience that is shopping is born when all those elements blend together in harmony. It's only because my company takes personal responsibility for collecting our product. It doesn't make a difference whether the liners are functioning or not. This is the ultimate in independence. With the liners out of commission though, restocking is starting to be a real pain. If this drags out much longer, I might have to cut back on our menu. I'd like to avoid that if I can. I mean, we have guests coming from all over to try our dishes. I want to make it worth their while. The head chef's worrying about our stock too. The merchants have been so focused on the market that they just don't have the time to work with us though. Anxiety really dulls the taste buds, you know? What awful timing. The flight restrictions on Bose airspace still haven't been lifted. We're almost totally out of certain brands of wine too. The wines we're running out of from a price perspective are the middle-of-the-road brands. We get a lot of connoisseurs here, and they've all got an eye for the best wines for the least amount of Mira. I got word from General Morgan. You're heading for Nubble Valley, right? Yeah, we're used to working in small groups. We're the best people for the job, really. Well, if you have Morgan's permission, I have no objections either. The army's saying they'll keep things secure. You kids do what you do best. That's the plan. No need to tell me twice. Looking forward to some good news. Oh, this one's new. Fate Spinner, Ravenet Trail, Petrification attacks. Arts canceling attack. Gotta love those. Oh, we did actually. Yeah, we did. Okay. Just making sure. Talk to you guys. Alright, that's everybody. So we want to go to Ravenet. I think that was across from the Nubble Valley on the same path. But before that. Oh no. We still have to do South Block. Never mind. Never mind. Oh no, nope. Wrong way. Wrong way. Blast it all, I've visited a number of merchants I've dealt with in the past. Every one of them is being cautious in their dealings. I still have no contract. I know they do not wish to act while airships are still grounded, but darn it all, if I cannot make any deals, there was no point in coming to this backwater of a kingdom. Wow, so rude. We wouldn't want to deal with you either. Oh, I give up. I can't seem to make any deals no matter what I do. I just need to accept the fact that I came at the worst possible time. I just donated a bit to the market repair fund. After all, I used to work there too. And honestly, thinking about it, my time in the market was the funnest of my life, if nothing else. Nigel and I worked our butts off, chasing our dreams. If I could, I'd go back to those days. Before the betrayal. One of our regulars was going to come and get an advanced look at our newest wares. But with the flights cancelled, his visit's been delayed a week. I was really looking forward to having a critical eye take a look at my work. It's too bad, really. My husband went off to check up on the repairs to the market. That man really does love his trade. That's out, so it's me watching the house today. It's so boring. Oh hey kid, how's the sword? No problems with it right now. Seems like the unit Russell sent us is staying on tight. Good to hear. That sword itself is the toughest darn thing I've ever sold, so you swing that thing like you mean it. Don't need to tell me, that was the plan anyway. Really hope it holds out for at least 2 or 3 hits. I'm still not sure what you're on about. Well, if anything comes up, come by again. I'll be happy to sharpen the edge or tune that device of yours. Oh wait. I wonder what happened to that plan the Royal Army had. I know it involved quite a bit of the Air Force, but there's been no news at all. The Air Force actually let the dragon get away. Hard to keep a good face forward as a soldier after our grand plan fell flat on its butt. A failure like that even gets to you as a lowly groundworm, you know? Hey Cecile, why don't we go to Kingfisher Inn sometime? I think you should take a break from chores and relax sometimes. Okay, taking some advice from the couple there, right? From the Grancel couple. Why should I have to go out to the lakeshore? I'm not interested in going along on your fishing trip. Oh, never mind. Rejected. The Kingfisher Inn sure is nice. I'm sure Cecile would love it too. Yeah. He's just coming up with a nice excuse to cover the fact that he wants to go fishing. I'm not fooled. Aw. I mean, at least he tried, you know? If possible, I want to beat him to the punch and make a contract with the Empire folks. But if the trade resumes too late, I'll be sitting on warehouses of merchandise until Adios comes down. But if I just sit on my tuffet, Borden will run away with everything. When will the airship service be restored? That's the crucial point. I'm not going to let old Borden run away with everything. The question of when the airships will run again is a real problem for business. If it takes too long, we'll be left with a lot of goods which we won't be able to sell off. On the other hand though, this might be our chance to shine while everyone else plays it safe. Take the risk and the potential reward, or avoid the risk. Even Miss Murano's worrying, which is pretty rare. My husband is very busy with managing repairs to the market, and Murano is doing a fantastic job substituting for him in business deals. We're doing everything we can to keep up with Borden's family. I've been so busy with the repairs lately, I can't find any time to run the business. So I've decided to leave the business side of things entirely to Murano. I can only hope she finds a way to strike a blow to Borden. We already talked to you. We're missing somebody. No, we were just here, weren't we? Maybe you? Yeah. The total stop of all flights in or out of the city is a problem even for me. It happened just as I was setting up a healthy trade with Erebonia, too. Trino and I are busy providing support for the market's reconstruction, but there's more going on here. Trino has Murano. I'm sure she's going to act in some way. I envy him having such a reliable daughter. Even Miss Murano exudes the atmosphere of a merchant now. I wish my Alville had a spirit like hers. Well, I'll keep my eye on him and hope that his talent comes in eventually. It's because I believe in him that I'm sending him to the Royal Academy after all. Murano is an incredible woman, yes. I just don't like being compared to her. I mean, we're entirely different types of people. If I'm an herbivore, she's a carnivore. You know, in that sense. I think that was everybody. Back to North Block. West Bose. I don't think this is the one we wanted, right? Is it? No. I think we wanted East Bose, did we not? Before we head off to get our butts kicked, we're going to visit our friends, raise their morale, you know. Ugh, that was a close one. I've got enough money to travel on now, so I think it's about time I left the army. My discharge has been deferred though, since we're on alert status. Well, all I gotta do now is get through this in one piece. I heard the dragon fled into Nebel Valley. I tried coming here thinking I might be able to get a look at it. Anyway, I do hope the army is very careful with this capture plan of theirs. It may be causing a great deal of trouble now, but a real live dragon is irreplaceable scientifically. The general is on board the Arce. He's taking personal command of the capture of the dragon. So he's not around to make sure we don't get into trouble. It's mostly the Royal Guard and Air Force handling the dragon. The border garrison's on alert status, but as a practical matter, we're not taking any direct action. As always, it falls to us to keep a close eye on the border. Apparently, the dragon capturing plan isn't going so well. It's gotten to the point where they're going to try fighting the dragon on land. Yikes. It's just gossip though. We probably shouldn't pay too much attention to it. If only we could. If only we could. The fort's on full standby alert. We might get mobilized ourselves to fight that dragon. Don't mind admitting that that makes me nervous. Us too. Us too. The dragons apparently fled into Nebel Valley. Not much the Air Force will be able to accomplish in a mountain valley like that. I wonder what the general's gonna do. Still locked. Hawkinke is currently on alert because of the dragon. I hope the Air Force can take care of it soon. The Royal Army's warned us to stop our climb. What a joke, we've been waiting months for this. Coming out this far only to be told to turn back. It's enough to make me want to tell the army to piss themselves and go climbing anyway. The army is advising all potential climbers away from the mountains. This is exactly the sort of thing that should test a climber's endurance. The best thing we can do now is wait patiently, not complain. If we wait, the warning will clear up, I'm certain of it. Should tell that to your buddy here. The dragon thing seems like it's dragging out pretty badly. The soldiers' expressions seem so anxious. Thanks to this dragon business, we're on alert status. Where did our peaceful drinking days go? I mean, Olivier is free to drink with you anytime. He doesn't care about no dragon. Can't remember what else is on this road. Only that it doesn't have a single treasure chest. The Ver Bridge. Okay. So another military fort. Once more, I ask, why is there no fast travel in this game? I mean, they're clearly capable of it because it was available at the very beginning in the prologue chapter. But I think that's just because they didn't want to like build out the entire, map for the forest and the training ground and whatever. But why not make it available to the entire game, Okay, that's the Nebel Valley. Oh, we don't want to go there yet. Wait. Yeah. I hear even the airship forces were fielded on the last mission. And with all that, they still couldn't capture the dragon. Looks like this isn't going to be resolved unless Cassius takes command. We would like that too, but you know what? The dragon capture plan has hit a snag. It's frustrating, but there's not much we can do. This time, we've just got to leave it to the air forces. Do you think the dragon breathes fire from its mouth? Confirmed, yes. I hope it doesn't come this way. Okie. We maybe should have left this one for last, but it's okay. It's okay. We'll be fine. We wanted to do that, what was it? The Ravenous Village monster quest first, right? Not because we, are trying to procrastinate getting our butts kicked by the dragon. No, we've already accepted that fate, Was this the one we wanted? Where does this go? Yeah, okay, sure. Why not? I mean, we're gonna check up on our friends anyway. Make sure they're all doing okay. They're not freaking out about the dragon like we are. Hey. Heard you're working with the army to fight the dragon. I'll take care of all the side business. You focus on the dragon. Sure. Where's our favorite fishing couple? Oh, here they are. I never even imagined dragons were real. The damage sounds severe. I hope everyone in the city is alright. A dragon. I just can't believe it. I visit Bose a lot, so I really can't just think of it as someone else's problem. I hope everyone at the Anterose is okay. Aww. Our guests are getting really nervous. I know the Royal Army has some kind of plan. I just hope they use it soon. Oh, they've used it. They've used it. I heard even Ravenu was hit by the dragon. Maybe a long way on foot, but you could fly it in an instant. Can't really think of it as someone else's problem, you know? Sure. Stay safe. Luckily for them, the dragon has gone back into hiding. Not so much for us, you know? Now we just have to hit up Ravenu, and then, you know. This is east? Okay, since we're gonna do the quest anyway, figure we'll go to the Crone Pass, see our buddies there, you know? We're not procrastinating anything, definitely not. That thing, like, went straight for us. It knew we were there. Luckily, Olivier has some supreme dodging skills. Nope, we already got it. Thanks to this dragon business, the entire post is on high alert. I kind of doubt a dragon would bother with us, but nothing beats being careful. Makes sense. And once again, we're on alert status. First it's traders, now it's a dragon. Seriously, can things not be crazy? For one freaking day. To think a legendary dragon would appear. It seems she above doesn't want the royal army to have an easy time of it. That's one way to look at it. If we're on alert, that means the night patrols are back on. Yay. But the dragon's in Nebel Valley, right? Why the heck does the Crone Pass have to be on alert for stuff on the other side of Bose? That's what I want to know. Because it could easily fly here and terrorize you guys instead? Maybe? Just maybe? That dragon's apparently fled deep into Nebel Valley. Getting an airship in there is impossible. The fog's too deep. Clever beast. It probably went back into its cave to resume its nap. Oh geez. Can you please move out of the way? Thank you. Appreciate it. Still think that the dragon is just a distraction. Because when you put the dragon up against everything else, the dragon, on the surface, seems like the biggest threat. It's got a lot of firepower, literally. It's already destroyed 2 places. It's very flashy. So naturally, you would consider it the bigger threat, especially if it's under mind control. But it doesn't, like, the person controlling it is nowhere to be seen. So you have to wonder, like, what are they up to? Because they're always up to something, even if you can't see them. Oh geez.